Have you ever wondered how all those unnatural, grotesque creatures from the classic of mountains and seas came to be? They were never random fabrications dreamed up by ancient people on a whim, they are the leftover traces of a brutal global reshuffling of life in primeval times. Even more haunting to ponder, if the catastrophic prehistoric flood had not receded, if the water level had risen nearly 1 meter higher, Chinese civilization would never have existed. Our ancestors would have vanished forever beneath sediment, just like the giant beasts drowned in the deluge. Before diving into this great flood, let us tackle a far bigger question: where did the world depicted in Shanhaijing originate? Thousands, even tens of thousands of years ago, a wild, untamed land full of primal power spanned ancient China. Its landscape was raw and unforgiving: sacred peaks, vast rivers, ancient burial mounds, alongside impossible creatures, fish with wings, 9-headed serpents, gods with human faces and animal bodies. These uncanny beings emerged as the limits of survival forged by extreme prehistoric climates and brutal natural conditions. Figures like Zhulong the candle dragon, Jingwei the grievance bird, and Quafu the giant are all tangible embodiments of ancient humanity's awe and fear when confronted with overwhelming natural forces. The memories of that chaotic primeval age run deep in our blood. Every one of us descends from survivors who endured that brutal fight for existence. Long before the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, the world teetered in unbridled chaos. Earthquakes and sky-splitting disasters were commonplace, and 10 suns once hung simultaneously in the heavens. The law of the jungle reigned supreme, the strongest seized sacred mountains and fertile rivers, while weaker tribes fell prey to savage monsters, erased entirely from the wilderness. Mankind scraped by amid endless clashes between all living things. Every war between primordial gods unleashed cataclysmic destruction, and humanity grew stronger only through unceasing sacrifice. This explains a timeless geographic riddle laid out in the text: why the sky tilts northwest, the earth sinks southeast, and all rivers flow eastward. The root lies in a legendary prehistoric catastrophe. After his defeat, Gonggong the water god flew into a rage and crashed into Buzhou Mountain, the pillar propping heaven and earth. What reads as a divine tantrum triggered one of Earth's most devastating geological disasters. The firmament split open, meteor showers and relentless torrential rain poured down, while the crust shifted violently. This fractured sky reshaped the foundational terrain of China as we know it today. Disaster birthed the land's unique geography, ruin forged our homeland. After Buzhou Mountain crumbled, the world entered its darkest era, a literal living hell. Black floodwaters submerged nearly all land, the 9-headed serpent Shangliu lurked beneath the waves, capable of summoning tidal waves. Poison miasma choked the skies, while drought omens circled overhead, bringing endless aridity. A suffocating despair hung everywhere. Standing in the mud of that age, one would taste only death and blood in the air. Days and nights lost their rhythm, the 4 seasons dissolved into disorder, and humanity trod upon unstable marshland that could sink without warning. Yet within this hellscape, a solemn, heroic undertaking unfolded. Yu the Great marched forth, armed with simple stone tools, to survey every stretch of ravaged land. He meticulously documented every mountain, river, man-eating beast, and healing herb he encountered along his journey. This was no casual travel journal scribbled by men with idle time, it was a survival manual for humanity on the brink of annihilation, written at the cost of countless lives. You carved all this geographic and biological knowledge onto 9 bronze cauldrons to pass down to future generations, forming the earliest prototype of the classic of mountains and seas.